This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Green Bay Packers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Oh, able to avoid him. And he won't quite make it to the 20. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's complete. He finds Jayden Reed. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Jack, go.
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Boy, that was pretty. Sidestepping defenders on his way to a pickup of 9 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now he's going to step up and run. And he gets it down to the 32. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
That's going to be caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
DJ Chark on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Baylor Tiger. Set.
And now an audible here into something else. Herbert now. It's reeled in downfield by Johnston. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Defensively, Cordell Flott got him down. When you look at this Packers defense,
they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's swung out wide to Harris. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 27-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Hey, Ram. What is it?
Herbert, quick pass out wide. But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Harris running straight ahead. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Najee Harris with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Ooh, the juke. And able to get this out to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. That's Reed. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Mustang Knights.
Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Powers past him at midfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Rig. Hawk 70. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. 50 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Chargers 7.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, his defense for the Packers very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Herbert going to change the play here.
Throwing on 2nd down.
Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Herbert. They'll check this one down to Hampton. Then he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Packers.
Ram. Crowd right. 12.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point try now from Dicker.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Dicker
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
He's stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Back to throw again. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Second and 10.
They'll look to throw again.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And his kick is indeed good.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
Here's Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, ram.
In motion, the tight end. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Crowd right. 380.
They snap it to Herbert.
He's got a man. That's Bond.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now 2nd and 5. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He has enough for the first down, and the keeper a gain of 6.
This has been a nice sustained drive, and after a run like that, I'd be surprised if they don't come back with even more running plays.
Set. 380. Lion. 59.
Herbert changing things up.
Back to throw now on first down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Baylor tight. Set. 80, 59.
Here's Herbert.
That's taken in by Bond.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Delta. Baylor tight. Hey, go lion.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Set. Ready. Ground. Hey, OP. Set.
Trying to run for him at Hampton. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Ready. Ground.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Set. Ready. Ground. Ball.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Set. Ready. Ground. Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people call this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
That's taken in by Kraft.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
1918. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. Go.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter.
DJ Chark on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready, run. 380, run. Go. Run.
Now it's Herbert. And connecting here with DJ Shark.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to third down.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down.
Herbert going to give to Hampton.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Touchdown, Packers! A great effort there. Becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Now the try here for the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
DJ Chark on attack. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Herbert now. He's got him in, complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Baylor tight.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Open man, that's Bond. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about 4.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one. And that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Harris will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense can miss too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line.
It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
DJ Chark on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
Looking to throw again on second down. Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
The start for them near flawless. Defense gets him a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Hey, Ram. Let's go.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll look to throw now on first down.
They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Now he's free at the 35.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
These Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a first and 10.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he could pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. Second and 10. They'll set up to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Caught on the right side. Reed. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready.
Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Ready. 70, Timberwolves.
Yeah, looks like they'll move things around here. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Now he's able to break to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Here's second and 10.
They'll look to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed from 10 yards out. And the Packers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. To the left side, he finds Bond. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, go Lions. Camp it.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
A gain of 11 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47.
Now Herbert going to change the look.
Hey, camp it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
It's a gain of 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Set. Baylor tight.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Hey, Ram.
Again, Herbert. Throw caught there by Willis. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A 3-score game here late. You could probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Here's Herbert. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's a gain of 14 yards. The Chargers
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he is going to lose yardage here. That that's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up second down and a bit farther.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Delta, Hunt. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
Back to throw. Herbert to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Let's go. 380.
Now Herbert, third and goal. Touchdown! A great play there with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
21.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Chargers 27.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Cowboy 80.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he winds up getting only a couple there. Down to the 29.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody more power? Also dangerous.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll set up a throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
All runner corners counting their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Ready up. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. 3 straight runs now, and that defense is held.
Yeah, we often talk about how the low man wins, right? Who wins leverage at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just that leverage. It's leverage with power. Who takes the line of scrimmage and moves it one way or the other? Right now I can imagine the defense yelling at the offense, hey, guys, if I were you,
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Packers are going to be moving to 10-0 as they add on to this big lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy to try to tackle him. Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Herbert going to change the play here.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Set.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. One last throw here for Herbert.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Right side, he has Johnston. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
A higher score.